the sadistic nature of it comes from within the couples, and who trusts who and how it goes. And then of course at the end it goes crazy. And when I say at the end it goes crazy, I mean at the end, that's when they pretty much give you what you want. They give you the gore, they give you the slasher, they give you the horror elements. They kind of pepper in throughout the whole film, but it's more of a psychological thriller, because you're trying to figure out, the couples are trying to figure out what's happening, who to trust, why is, and the dialogue is so smart, because there's moments in this film where characters do things and you're like appalled and like, oh my God, like what would I do in that situation? And those are not only the best films, because it puts you in a situation where you're thinking like, dang, like if me and my partner was on a date, like, and we went on vacation for 5 days, what would we do? Would you leave? And then you say, yeah, I would leave. Okay, and then what if what the other people do, or what they say is like, oh, okay, actually, that actually sounds like a good idea. I might as well do that. You know, might as well stay a little bit, you know? And then like, how much do you really trust your partner? You know what I mean? Like, someone could just walk on the street, like, you know, sometimes they do those people who walk on the street and do like interviews. They could just say, hey, da 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 da, and ask someone, and then they might say something that the partner might be like, oh, well, I didn't know about that. So like, it's really about trust and also vulnerability, and how vulnerable people are when they're in an emotional state, and how you could really play on people's fears and people's lust and things like that, and the situation. And it's great because it makes you, and it only shows you what you need to see. Sometimes it leaves your mind wandering, like, oh, I wonder what happened. And then when stuff is revealed, it's very rewarding, because like they show you stuff right up into this film knows how to do foreplay really well. It knows how to make you want something, and then it knows how to give you a little bit of tension, and then when it's ready for the climax, it knows how to get there. And towards the end of the film, it really goes in a kind of a hectic way, but I was with the ride because the film brought me all the way to the edge. So I would say definitely check it out if you want. I thought it was very thrilling, and I wish my theater was more packed. I really did. I'm happy that I'm looking at some of the show times today, because it looks like pretty packed today, but I think it's because it's really like people probably looking like during the weekend, like, how come these are the only showings today? Like, so hopefully they this is in theater for at least more than a week. Come on, like give it like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, give it a month of just give it some 3 p.m., 4 p.m. show times. Come on, man. But this whole movie, I was smiling, like, and I was like biting my teeth, biting my fingernails. I was like, yo, this is crazy. And then the people in my theater, wasn't too much people, but the people in my theater, when stuff happened, there were reactions, because it just knows how to play with, it knows how to make you be in those